Hello everybody, this is Toyzaros, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Takara Tomy. This is the Japanese exclusive Beast Wars vs 8 pack. Now with this video we're going to solely focus on Waspinator because Starscream has had his own video already, but we will bring him in of course for the comparisons and the display ideas later on. We're also then of course going to have a look at how he compares to the original owner of the mould, other figures that have used and shared the same mould, other versions of Waspinator in the Generations toy line, as well as bringing in other figures in the Generations toy line, and as I've just briefly mentioned, seeing how he fares and squares up against the Ghost Starscream figure in the box. So as I start to move all these back, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. And also to thank In Demand Toys, which is a UK online store which managed to get this from Japan and get it to me nice and safely. So apologies for the glare and the reflection, but I really want to show you this beautiful outer sleeve that comes with the box itself. So as I say, this is the outer sleeve. It's black, white and grey. This side you've got the robot modes, you've got the Japanese writing on that side, and then on the back you've got both of them in their alternate modes. This is the actual box that comes inside, so we've got of course the Japanese writing there, we've got faction symbols there on either side, and then there's nothing much more. It's a bit like the Generation Selects. Again, you can just about make out the faction symbols there. Not much going on with the box, but wait till you open up this and you get this beautiful inner box as well. Now I've put Starscream back in, even though I've already reviewed him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this comes apart. So this bit comes off like a sleeve. Another part, they really go to town with the beautiful packaging and everything with these figures. That folds down. There's an additional plastic cover there. Starscream's been set free, but Waspinator hasn't, so bear with me and I'm going to set him free. Okay then, so I've set him free from the packaging, and hopefully you can pretty much see already that this has basically got a lovely premium finish. So this is, I suppose, during the War for Cybertron toy line they did actually do that. They released figures under the premium finish actual moniker, and that's pretty much what Takara have done, I suppose, forever. They always, I mean, you may pay that little bit more, you pay a little bit of a premium, but you can see here we've got some lovely reflective gold paint there on the back. The wings are a slightly different color. I'm going to be doing a much more I suppose detailed comparison when we come to the robot mode, but you can already see there the difference straight away. It's a slightly darker green. The legs have, like, again, a more reflective look to them. The green, again, they just really have done exactly that. They've given it a premium finish, made it look beautiful. This of course was the Starscream figure that was packaged with him, so you get a Voyager class figure and a deluxe class figure. And again, just to reiterate, these molds have been used before, so this is the Kingdom Waspinator, just again looking a lot better, and this is the Earthrise Starscream. So that's how they look together. I'm just going to move Starscream out of the way for now. I want to show you quickly everything that comes with this, so I can move it out of the way. So this is of course the plastic box that you saw inside. Again, Japan have different laws on plastic in figures. This is the case that comes around it, and then on the inside again we've got some more amazing artwork, but all in black and white. The paperwork that comes with it again is fantastic. You get the instructions, which have Starscream on one side and Waspinator on the other. I will upload a separate tutorial though for the figure if you want to see this, or if you are new to this mold. And you get the collector's card as well, which is again fantastic. And that's something again that Takara have done for pretty much as long as I've known. Right, the figure itself though, let's have a look at it. So of course you can see the wings are on ball and sockets, means you can move these around all the time. There's pretty much a waist swivel, which again I think is great. The legs, these two are joined together, but you can move them via that hinge. Same with the front. The front ones are independent. The ones that are two together, they are literally, as I say, they're joined together, but you can move them. You can move the antenna, you can open, can you move this? No, you can't. So that will open the head up, but look at the detail there on the eye. It's stunning, absolutely, really is very, very good. There's another little deluxe figure just to give you an idea, I suppose, of his size. And funnily enough, what else have we got here? Just to have a quick comparison with regards to some of the figures in robot mode. It's just, you know, it's a nice looking beast. I've got another deluxe figure here to give you an idea of his size. And you know what, there's not really much more to say, as I say, about the beast mode. I like the beast modes. I never used to be a fan of them, but I think everything looks better in robot mode, and that's pretty much the way I display them. So we're going to come back, have a look at him in his robot mode, and then do some real comparisons, and of course see his other mold mates and see how they all look together. Okay, so he's back, he's in his robot mode, and as I said, apologies no transformation on this video. That's because it's separately uploaded as a tutorial. Now, to be honest, it's hopefully now where you can really see the difference in the deco on this figure, because to be honest, I've just done the transformation from the alt to this, and it's really stunning. It really looks, in my opinion, so much better. But before we do, of course, the comparisons, let's just look at it. So you can see, obviously, we've got more of a gold tint rather than the yellow. The green is a much darker, dare I say, more realistic looking green. I don't know if what I'm trying to sort of get across is the other one's like a really bright green. So it kind of doesn't really look like I know obviously a wasp isn't green, but what I'm trying to say is I suppose this color I would associate it with it being more animalistic looking. It's, yeah, the articulation on it is of course the same. It is the Kingdom mold. Head will go all the way around. We've got some lovely translucent plastic, so that means of course you can do the light piping with the eyes as well, which is fantastic. The shoulders will go all the way out to the side. They'll spin all the way around. Even with all this here, you can still get them around unrestricted. There's a shoulder swivel, there's a bicep flexion, and you can even spin the wrists as well. The waist, unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, it does move, but you can see it is hindered massively by the beast head at the front, but there's still enough to be able to do some poses. And of course you could just get away with slightly moving it forward and then doing a much more dynamic pose or turn around if you wanted to. Even with all the legs and everything being in the way, the hips will kick all the way up, all the way back, and you can pretty much do the splits to the side. Going backwards obviously is a different story because it's hindered by the back of the I was going to say B, but of course it's not a B, by the insect belly, let's call it that. And yeah, you know, that's it for us. No, of course it's not. There is a full tilt on the ankle, toe tap, heel tap, tilt, articulation, everything that you'd expect. Really good, really looks nice. There is the stinger. I'm going to pop, in fact, let's show you this. So let's bring in the original waspinator very quickly. You can see what I mean now. The difference is just so apparent. This again it's premium finish. Look, it's metallic looking, metallic paint. There's nothing wrong with this waspinator figure, and you know, I've had it on display since Kingdom, so it looks okay. This one again, they've just done what they intended to do, but I like the fact that they've given it in a 2-pack. And of course, I've got to be completely honest, I did only really buy it for Starscream, but this is really surprised me how good it is. What I want to show you very quickly, I don't own an original waspinator unfortunately, but this is the Thrilling 30 version, so that's a bit of a comparison with that. There is another little Thrilling 30 version there, but of course that's not really a fair comparison. And to be honest, these are the only previous uses, not of the mold or previous figures of this particular character that I have. So what I want to try and do, this is going to be really difficult. So that's the first use of the mold. Then we've got Buzzsaw, which is there. Then we've got Sky Wasp, which is great colours. And now of course we've got this particular version. If I move these all forward, I can actually fit them in a little bit better than I thought, and they all look like completely different characters. There's so much difference in this one compared to that it does genuinely look like a different character, like a different figure. I don't know if you think the same. If you think I'm, you know, over egging it, whatever, please do let me know in the comments, but I'm hoping that you can see exactly what I can see. It's stunning. It's, again, totally surprised me. I've already said this, I'm just going to reiterate it. I brought this set for Starscream, but this has really more than pleasantly surprised me, to be honest. I think it looks stunning. Right, where is my Starscream figure? There he is. So of course these two are supposed to be battling or versus. It's a bit unfair really, isn't it? You've got a jet with some null rays, you know, who lots of firepower against a wasp with a little stinger. But maybe I'm being a bit too pedantic, but yeah, they look good together. They do look good together. It's a great 2-pack. It's actually a little bit annoyed me because it's now making me think I need to go and buy packs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 because I think it looks that good. Right, if I bring in Sandstorm, who's a leader class generations figure, that gives you an idea of the size. There's another deluxe figure there. And where's my little core class prime gone? Here we are, he's fell over. So let me bring up a core class figure just to give you an idea of how big he is compared to them. I'm really impressed with this set, to be honest, and I'm now massively contemplating going back and getting a few more of them, because I really do like the premium deco. And to be fair, that's what I did with the Fall of Cybertron as well. I brought the Takara versions because they looked better as well. Anyway guys, please let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's a great set, more than worth it for both. I love it. I think it's amazing. Let me know. Take care.